Hey, I wanted to jump on and do a quick video for you and talking about suppliers and how do we work with our suppliers. Because remember, the heart and soul of your business is creating great relationships with your suppliers. Hey, what's going on, Amazon business owners and very soon to be Amazon business owners? Bob Schneck checking in with you today. Absolutely fantastic day. A little bit cold out here, but that's all right. Hey, I wanted to jump on and do a quick video for you and talking about suppliers and how do we work with our suppliers. Because remember, the heart and soul of your business is creating great relationships with your suppliers. Suppliers that have the authorization to sell the name brand products that you've researched and analyzed and determined is a product you want to sell. So the very first thing I want to tell you about this is make sure that you treat your supplier with respect. You're not the only option they have, right? And you want them to like you, you want them to treat you better, you want them to give you a competitive advantage. So it's really important that you're a person of your word. When you're negotiating, because remember, money is made in the buy here, okay? You want to negotiate with your suppliers to make sure they're giving you the best possible price. And when they give you that price, you have to have the ability to take action right now. Very, very important. Because if not, then they're thinking you're just jerking them around, right? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how much inventory should you buy? I get this question a lot especially from new sellers on Amazon. And so the thing I want to talk about is competition with suppliers. If you are working with a supplier that strictly sells to Amazon sellers, then you have to worry about this. Here's what I mean. If you're buying the minimum order quantity, MOQ, say for example, a supplier has 1,000 units of a widget. You decide you want to buy it. Minimum order is 250. So you buy that. But if they're selling to other Amazon sellers, realize what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're probably going to sell the remaining 750 units to 3 other Amazon sellers. And by that happening, you're going to create some competition for yourself, which again, I'm not that worried about, only because I know how Amazon works. They have rules, right? And if you're setting up your system the right way, you're going to be qualified for the buy box, and you're going to get your share in that rotation, which is okay, all right? But just be aware, if you're not buying everything that they have, you might have some competition. Again, not a bad thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how much should you order based on the volume of sales you're going to expect? Well, that's really a question of ROI. So for example, let's say that you have a product that you're purchasing and you have a 20% ROI and you buy a year's worth. Okay, well then you can expect to make a 20% return on your money over the course of the year. Now, personally, I don't like to take that long to turn my inventory over. So what I like to do is I like to look at what kind of sales I can expect to have. And if you want to learn more how to determine the expected sales, check out some of the other videos. And inside there, I kind of teach you how to actually analyze what's happening, analyzing the buy box, the rotation, and how much you should expect. But here's what I do. If I'm looking at something, and let's just use easy numbers, let's say that based on the existing competition, based on the buy box and who's there, I can expect 100 sales a month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maximize my budget, okay, and get the greatest return possible. I am going to buy about 3 months supply, about a quarter's worth. So if I'm getting a 20% return on that particular item, then here's what happens. I buy 3 months worth, I sell through the 3 months, I've just made 20% ROI in a 3-month period of time. And then I rebuy again. Now I make a 20% in the next 3 months, and the next 3 months, and the next 3 months. And all of a sudden, I've maximized my budget to the point where I just made 80% ROI over the course of a year. Whereas if I bought an entire year's worth, then it's 20% over the course of a year. See, there's detailed analysis. This is not a game, this is not a joke, this is an actual business that requires respect and understanding. And if you want to learn more about how this actually works and how to maximize your budget and how to get the greatest ROI, I would love to teach you how to do it. Now, I'm actually hosting a free live webinar this week, and all you got to do is click the link down below to get yourself registered. Seats are limited, so make sure you do it right now. And when you're done with that, I can't wait to see you online, and we'll talk more about how to take the guesswork out of your success on Amazon. Thanks again. This is Bob. I look forward to meeting you.